Optimus Magnum.
What's up, everybody? It's Optimus Magnum, and I want to let you guys know that the Titanfall registration for the beta is out. So go to it right now. It's Titanfall.com/beta, and you can see it right here. Titanfall.com/beta. Just click on either PC or Xbox One, depending on, obviously which system you play on. I chose the PC because I do not have an Xbox One. So, and it also says to register for the Titanfall beta, you must subscribe to the Titanfall newsletter. Please select the platform you would like to play on the Titanfall beta. Completing this registration does not guarantee access into the Titanfall beta, as seats are limited. If you have been selected, you will be emailed directly by EA with instructions on how to access the game no later than 11:59 p.m. Pacific time on February 17th. And you must have an Origin account required for the PC. If you don't have an Origin account, you're not going to be able to play on PC anyways for Titanfall. So if you don't have one, get one now. It's free to sign up anyways. So just make sure you have that. But if you want to play on PC like I did, just click here. And if you want to play on Xbox, just click on Xbox One. After you click on it, it'll ask you to sign into your Origin account for PC users. I'm not sure what it does for Xbox One because I did not click on it. But for PC users, it'll ask you to sign in your Origin account, and then it'll ask for your email, your date of birth, and what country you're in. And then you'll just hit apply. It might take a little while because what happened was with me, it was obviously it was getting flooded. There was a lot of people on the site, so it takes a little while to get in. But just have some patience, keep clicking on it, and do what you got to do until you're able to actually apply for it. It took me probably, 20, 25 times, but I wanted to keep going. I was pretty persistent with it, and I kept logging in a couple times, and finally I got in. And I registered for it. So good luck, guys. I hope you guys get the beta, and I hope we can see each other on the battlefield if you're on PC, and if you're on Xbox One, I'll see you soon, hopefully on something else. All right, so take care, guys. Hope you liked the video, and peace out.